Hey guys, Katie Vibes here. Welcome back to my channel. So I posted a video kind of explaining some of the things that I was going through with overbuying stuff and then buying it and just literally just throwing it in the office and just leaving it there because I was so overwhelmed when I would look in the office that I didn't want to go through it. I didn't want to organize it. I didn't even list it for sale because I literally just did not want to look in there because there was so much stuff. And again, it was overwhelming to think like I have to do something about this. And instead of doing anything about it, I just kept adding more and more and more to it. So of course you can see where the problem that is. And so I made a little video talking about some of that and kind of showing you guys some stuff and also showing you a lot of the progress that I made. Although right now it looks crazy as all hell out here, but I'm like trying to keep myself calm by just saying like the mess is here so that I can clean them there so I can get it all back in there in a clean, organized way. So I'm almost done with that room. It's like pretty much empty, which is crazy, and I would say like 80% of what was in there is actually like organized into boxes, and it's such like such a huge weight off my shoulders I can't even begin to explain. But one of the exciting things about doing all of this is I have been finding some stuff that I either just literally didn't even know that I had or completely forgot about until I saw it. And I actually found something that I was going to go in there and look for, and it was like right there under or behind the very next box that I chose to take out to work on. So that worked out nicely. Now I found a couple or few boxes of ponies that I literally forgot about. Don't even know where half of them came from. So we've got this one here. We've got this one here. And hold on for this one. And this one here. It's a tote. It's a lot. In case you need a reminder, 90 to 100% of what you see in my videos is for sale. With that said, if something is for sale, I won't say so because it'd be really annoying if every single item I was like, this is for sale, and this is for sale, and this is for sale, and blah, blah, blah. So instead, I will tell you if I'm keeping something. If I don't say that I'm keeping it, that means it's for sale, and feel free to contact me. I am going to delete my sales Instagram from the description below because yet again, it's having the exact same issues as my last Instagram that I had to delete because of the issues. So I don't know if it's because I'm using like sales tags or something like that. I don't know what it is. It doesn't say my account's flagged. It doesn't say my account is banned or anything. I just can't get pictures to load. And Instagram support sucks. What a shocker there, right? So I will be posting things for sale in a different way, more of like a display kind of fashion on my personal collection Instagram. So please contact me there if you are interested in purchasing anything, or check out my Mercari account. Just remember, it is way cheaper to purchase from me privately. So if you see anything on my Mercari, hit me up on my Instagram and it'll be a lot cheaper. So there's that. Okay, so we're getting into these two boxes. I don't think I'm going to be able to get even into that big blue tote, and if I do, that's probably going to be like a whole 2-part, 3-part separate episode. So let's just get into this for now. We're going to start with the baby ponies, because why not? Actually, I guess I lied to you guys, because we're going to start with a sea pony. This is not a baby sea pony, obviously. This is Wave Dancer. In fact, I have a tumbler that has Wave Dancer and Sea Winkle on it. It has like a metal top and a reusable metal straw. I've got one more of those for sale. And I actually have another Wave Dancer for sale. I think this is like my second or third, so I have quite a few Wave Dancers in case anyone's in need. Definitely needs to be cleaned off. I don't know if those are stains or what. They kind of look like it, but I'll do my best to get her looking beautiful, and we'll see what happens. Alright, now really moving on to the baby ponies. We've got a couple baby tic-tac-toes here. You can see this one, definitely more vibrant cutie marks. Turn. See if we can pull that hair aside. So some differences, but nothing major. Both of them are in really, really nice condition. We've got some of the baby embers. So for those of you who don't know, baby ember here, there's actually 3 of them. So we have baby ember blue. This is either baby ember purple or lavender. It's kind of like a preference thing. And then there's also a baby ember pink. And then on top of that, there's another one, same pose. However, the 4th one actually has a cutie mark, which is a star. So there's them. So I have 2 of them. All I need is the pink, and I'd have a whole set for sale. You guys like the bump going on? Sorry. moving on. We have a baby surprise. I actually just sold a baby surprise too, so now I've got another one. Ta-da! We've got a beautiful winger pony, as some people call them. So I think it's more of a nickname than anything else. This is actually officially called a summer wing pony. And there are actually winter wing ponies as well. So the difference just comes down to the names. Some of them have summer themes and some of them have more like wintry type themes. So that's why summer wing and winter wing ponies. But appearance-wise, extremely similar. They have the exact same wings, obviously just different cutie marks and different colors. Hair's a little dry, but I'm hoping I can get her still looking really nice, really cute. The paint on her wings is really excellent. The cutie mark on her face, as you can see, is awesome as well. A little bit of dirt there. I think that's going to clean right off though. So I think she's going to look really nice when she's ready. In fact, I'll probably get her cleaned up today. I'm having a pony spa day over there. I've got one pony that is like a total transformation. So I did some before pictures for once. I always forget to do before pictures. I actually did it this time. So I'm going to do a little video showing off her before and after, and I'm really excited to see it myself. So, all right, moving on. We've got quite a few very sparkly sparkle ponies. Got all of these. I don't know why I was just hoarding a bunch of sparkle ponies together, but apparently I was. So here's these two for now. So something that always irritated me with the baby sparkle ponies is that their names are the names of other existing ponies. So we've got like baby Firefly, we've got baby Gusty. You know, it's just like, whoa. No, that's not baby Gusty. That's not baby Firefly. Like, maybe if you did a sparkle pony version of those with their cutie marks, it would make sense. But to say this is baby Gusty is really annoying because it has nothing to do with the actual pony Gusty. I mean, I get where they're going with the whole, like, balloon theme. Like, Gust of Wind has, I don't know. But it also looks like Saturn. So it just doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Kind of bothers me, not going to lie. But if someone needs a set of them, I think there's only 3 baby sparkle ponies. There's either 3, I did 2 fingers, what the hell? There's either 3 or 4 is what I was trying to do. But either way, I've got either a complete set of sparkle babies or an almost complete set. Oh yeah, then we got this one. You can see her mane has faded to white, so she has what's called fading pink hair. And then her tail is still pink like it should be. And this is actually a very common problem with adult sparkle pony Sunspot. And Sunspot is the same color. She's orange with pink hair, which I think pink and orange is a terrible combo, but it is what it is. I actually like when their hair turns white. I think it looks way better on them, but I'm a little irritated that the tail stayed and the mane didn't. I think it looks a little crazy. So I think I'm probably going to make my first attempt on, what is it called, like rye dye or something like that, the pink dye, to repink her hair and hopefully make it look a little bit better. And then we've got 3 of the same pony, and I believe this would be the baby Firefly one. Now you can see differences in all of them. So, I'll put them like this. Now this one over here has kind of faded all over. You can see she's a very dull orange. This one's a really dark orange. She's actually not supposed to be that dark. So if you look, you can see it's like a solid color, whereas these have almost like a translucent color, where if you do look up at them in the light, you can actually see through them and see inside of them, if you will. So that's what they're supposed to be like. For whatever reason, this one has become very foggy inside, so I'm going to have to, it sounds so weird to say, but I'm going to have to boil her, pump her head off, and give her a really good deep cleaning inside. It's really dark by her tail right there, which is where her metal washer would be, so it's very possible that it is tail rust. And you can see tail rust right there. So I don't know if the rust could have spread that badly through her body, but something in there is definitely causing a problem. So we got to get her cleaned out. But these 2 are ready to go as soon as I get their hair styled. All right, that's all the baby ponies. A couple of ribbons. We'll throw those over there too. And let's get into the box. We're actually going to start with some non-My Little Ponies. Instead, this is a fashion filly. So I actually didn't originally want to collect fashion fillies. I got 2 of them for just $5 each, and I was like, okay, well, perfect, I can resell them. And then they arrived, and I'm like, I really like them, so now I collect fashion fillies. It is so hard to find fashion fillies at a good, cheap price, and especially in large lots like I can with My Little Pony. So my fashion filly adventures have been really slow moving, but I'm happy to have this guy because he's actually the exact same colors and same patterns as a mare or a female horse that I have. So I think they're gonna look really nice together. So this one is staying in my collection if you didn't pick up on that. And next up, I have a She-Ra horse. Another thing I really wasn't planning on collecting, and it kind of just happened. Actually, this one happened because this box over here, all of the stuff in here as well as some merch that's off to the side that you can't see at the moment, was all one purchase from a single person on eBay. And she told me if you pick one more item, I will give you free shipping. So I said, okay. And this was really the only thing I wanted, and it was a good price in comparison to what they usually sell for. I mean, like, dramatically amazing price. So I got her, and I like her. So this is a She-Ra horse from 1980 something, 1982, 1984, somewhere around there. It's really tiny writing in there, so I'm not going to even bother on that one. But what I like about them, they're very, very, very similar to the Fashion Fillies, as you can see. They're made of the same material. They have the same weight, almost the same in size, a little bit smaller for the She-Ra horse. But you can also see the same details in the muscles and just the details overall, making them look more realistic. Besides the colors, of course. So I do like that about them, and I hope to get more of these in my collection. So this one is my first She-Ra horse, and it's definitely staying in my collection. And before we head to the My Little Ponies, we're going to see some keepers. So these were actually the first keepers I ever got. Again, not something I planned on collecting until I had them, and I realized I really liked them. Not big on most of the keepers. I think I'm only going to collect the keepers animals, like these ponies right here. I really want to get one of the adult horses, so if anybody has some keepers animals to trade, please let me know. I do have a swan somewhere. I actually found it at a Goodwill, and I was shocked to have found it, and now I don't know where it is, so hopefully I'll find it soon. But either way, I will have one of these for sale or for trade since I have two of them. Definitely need to be cleaned first. You can see one has the stopper and one does not. I will keep the one without a stopper. That doesn't bother me. So the one that has the stopper, so I guess the better condition one, is the one that is for sale or for trade if anybody is interested. I did have a brush. It's now down there. Now it's up here again. I will be keeping the brush. Sorry. So one of those is staying. One of those can leave. Boop. Also came with this purchase, the Fashion Filly, She-Ra horse, and the two keepers. I keep snagging this, and I need to move it because I'm going to go crazy. I don't know why this is there. It obviously doesn't fit. So yeah, let's not do that, right? Okay. Much better. Okay, so we have Gusty. She does have some orange paint right there. I'm not sure if it's just like regular paint, maybe nail polish, but I'm not too worried about it. I got red paint off of Princess Tiffany, who's white, of course. So if I can get red off of her, I'm not too concerned about the orange on Gusty. So we'll see how she does. I'll do before and after pictures, hopefully. Again, I always forget to do the before pictures. It's very annoying. It's like you can't be like amazed by the transformation if you aren't able to see the transformation. You're just seeing a pony that looks nice. I don't know. It's very disappointing. But also came in the boxes. Ta-da! I believe this is Tassels. She's one of the merry-go-round ponies. And this will actually be the second merry-go-round pony I have for sale. And I actually, just for my spa day, did one of the merry-go-round ponies. I did Sunny Bunch. So I think I'll probably do her next so I can get them both listed together. Not in the same listing, but together at the same time-ish. Yeah, you get it. Some marks and scuffs and whatnot, but I think she's going to clean up really nicely. Beautiful pony. And again, this one will be for sale. I already have one for my collection. We've got a beautiful dark blue bow tie. So for those who don't know, there is what collectors consider the dark blue bow tie and the light blue bow tie. It was not something that Hasbro did on purpose. It's not like they exclusively said, hey, we're coming out with dark blue bow tie today. It was just, I don't know, some came out light, some came out dark. A lot of people believe that it's just because they were made in different factories and that's kind of how it is. Or more dye was put into this batch than the other batch. But whatever it was, there are now two different versions in a sense. Again, it's not really official, but unofficially there are two versions. So I think it's cool, especially for people that like to collect like one of each or, very specific ponies such as bow tie. You always have the light blue version and the dark blue version. So this one has a little scuff there. I think that's going to come right off. So I think she's going to look really, really nice. Get all this off, and I think she'll be making somebody very happy soon. Next up, we have a Sunday Best Crunch Berry, one of my favorite Sunday best ponies. I don't know why, because I don't think I would usually like these colors, like especially together, but something about this pony I really, really like. I really like Crunch Berry. I need to get her cleaned off. I think that's going to come right off, and then I'm going to repaint her cutie marks. These 3D cutie marks are unfortunately known for scuffing really bad, understandably, but they are a quick and easy fix, so that's always good. Next up we have Powder. Now I got her because honestly she was a great price and I figured I could get her cleaned off. We'll see though. I'm most nervous about the black in her hair, but we'll see what we can do and hopefully we'll get her make her, wow, I can't speak, get her looking very nice. Why was that so hard? I don't know. But if you're interested in getting a powder right away, I do have 2 that are ready to go immediately. Gonna do a bit of a transition real quick before we get back to the My Little Pony. I forgot I had some Littlest Pet Shop in there, so woo! Real quick, we got a little Yorkie, little bunny, a very ugly hamster. Sorry if you think it's cute. I can't stand that hamster. I don't know what they were thinking. And then an Angora rabbit that actually has like fuzz on it. It's kind of coming off a little bit. It's almost like a So Soft pony, but So Soft Littlest Pet Shop. Alright, put those to the side. Moving on, we got a couple of rompers. You see some slight differences. This one's hair is a little bit more faded than this one. And this one obviously a lot cleaner than this one, so I need to get them cleaned off quite a bit, especially this one, as you can see. Don't know if the yellow ribbon is her actual original ribbon, so I do need to check that out, but I will be keeping one of these. The other one will be up for sale. Alright, just a couple more ponies and some really exciting ones here. Told you guys earlier about Sunspot, so this is the adult sparkle pony Sunspot. This one's actually a mail order version. You can tell by the cutie mark right there on their cheek. The store-bought ones did not have cutie marks on their cheeks. Another thing that I noticed, I have gotten 2 mail order Sunspots. I have one from my personal collection, and then I also got 2 others over time that I decided to sell. And I've noticed they are all smaller than the in-store version. So very curious, if you guys have mail order sparkle ponies and the regular versions, the in-store versions, put them side by side. Let me know. Are yours all smaller too? Like, I don't know if that's just how they did it with the mail orders, but very, very curious if that's just a Sunspot thing or just a coincidence thing that I've gotten 2 that were smaller. Next up, Twinkle-Eyed Fizzy. Twinkle-Eyed Fizzy, I think, is one of the more popular Twinkle-Eyed ponies. Not in the sense that there's a ton of her available, because sometimes you just can't find any at all, but just that a lot of people seem to really like her. And I understand why. The colors are awesome, honestly. Her hair is definitely quite dry. Needs to get a little scuff off, but I think she'll clean up nicely and make someone really happy. And then we've got a very popular pony. Again, not in the sense of quantity, but more so in just that people really like Big Brother ponies. Probably because there's not a lot of boy ponies at all. And so we have Big Brother Wigwam here. He actually has some orange in his cutie mark, but it's faded a lot. So you can see it a lot better on this side. But this side, you can still see it right there. Not this angle, you can see it. But it is very faint. Unfortunately, I don't think using dark orange paint on an orange pony was the best idea Hasbro had, but there's a few things I've questioned along the way with their journey in making these ponies, so it's not much of a surprise. Either way, he's still a really gorgeous pony, no major flaws or anything like that, so he will be for sale. And last up, before we move on to the merge, is a very special pony. It is definitely considered a rare pony, and that is Twice as Fancy Buttons. So this is actually a duplicate. I already have Buttons in my collection, so this one will be for sale. The problem with Buttons here, unfortunately, she does have a flaw. It is thankfully hidden behind her, and it is also hidden by her tail. And it's unfortunately that big gaping hole. It's not big, but nonetheless, there is a hole there, unfortunately. But again, thankfully, it's in the back. So unless you have a mirrored back, it's not something you're going to notice when she is on display. And even if you do have a mirrored back, I'm going to curl her hair so that it can be styled over here to the side slightly, and it'll completely cover that hole right there. And so otherwise, she's really, really gorgeous. All of her cutie marks, her body is covered in them. She's got it on her face, of course, like all the Twice as Fancy ponies. And they're really nice, honestly. So if you're a collector that doesn't mind flaws, this pony would be perfect for you, again, especially if you don't mind flaws that are hidden. And she will, of course, be discounted because of that fact. So I know a lot of people can't afford spending $150 on a pony. So this one will be less than that. So it might make it more possible for you to finally have this girl in your collection. All right, guys, last thing is just a bit of merch. It also came in this box, and it is this right here. Definitely needs a really good cleaning, but it is the kids sewing machine featuring Firefly, as you can see there. An emo Firefly nonetheless, but it's Firefly. So there's that. So it was made in 1984. And it comes with this little step piece right here, and this is what would make the needle go. And this is actually for sale. This is what I was looking for because I recently upgraded to a new one that I actually found on a Facebook Marketplace find here in my state, which is like amazing. I've never found somebody on Facebook Marketplace for a good deal and for a G1 My Little Pony good deal. So I was super ecstatic to get it. And so I'll show you the upgrade real quick. So you can see the color is a little bit different. It's a lot more light. Even Firefly herself is a lot lighter. Although oddly enough, even her tail and the rainbow is lighter, so I don't know if this is faded slightly. I did a video showing them side by side and showing some differences. Kind of made me want to keep both because there are very noticeable differences, obviously, and I go over some more of the minor ones too. So you guys should check that out, but I'm 90% sure I'm going to sell the other one. I don't think I need 2 sewing machines, even if there are some differences. And I'll show you what it does when you press the pedal. Very loud and obnoxious. Yeah, I know. And you can see the little light here that lights up as the needle runs. So I do need to test the other one though, the one that I got first, which again is this one right here. So I do need to test this still. I have not put batteries in it to see if it works. It is missing the battery cover, but it should work nonetheless. So we'll see what happens. And yeah, if you're interested, let me know. If you guys are interested in anything you saw in this video, all you have to do is let me know on my personal Instagram. Like I said, unfortunately, my sales Instagram is probably no more because I highly doubt Instagram support is ever going to get back with me. So if you're interested in anything, just let me know on my personal Instagram. There is, of course, a link in the description below. If you don't have Instagram, although I think probably most of you found me on Instagram, but hey, either way, if you don't have Instagram, again, you can contact me on my Mercari, but it's always cheaper, a lot cheaper to buy from me privately, especially if you're doing a bigger order, because the higher priced the item is on Mercari, the higher those fees are, and they're pretty damn high fees, so keep that in mind. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching, and as always, let's see, who do I grab? As always, thanks so much, and have a good one. Bye.